Hey, everybody, it is Phil Frieman with another Phil Friedman Live presentation for you. And man, I am so fortunate to have Taylor Davis here. She is from the Tehachapi Valley Recreation and Park District to talk about a really big event at Brite Lake. Hey, Taylor, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
It's great to see you. And man, let's cut to the chase. You've
Yeah.
got a great trout tournament, Derby, coming up at Brite Lake. It's going to be May the 18th. And it looks like a lot of fun. What can you tell us about it?
So we haven't had it. We had it last year, but we didn't have it for quite a few years before that. This is the second year we're going to be able to have tagged fish. But the great thing about this one or this year is that we're going to have a $2,000 tagged fish, and we'll be able to have a month for them to catch the tagged fish. So it's really, really
Wow. So the actual Derby is May the 18th, but this will extend for a month on that $2,000 tagged fish. Do I have that right?
That's correct. Well, as of right now, we have about 15 tagged fish. I'm still looking for more sponsors, but anybody that doesn't catch tagged fish on that day will have an opportunity to catch them for a month after.
That is awesome. All right,
Yeah.
let's focus in on the exact day, the May the 18th day.
Mhm.
Tell us a little bit about how that's all going to unfold in terms of the hours, the weigh-in. How do you win the Derby? Is it the largest fish? Fill us in on some of those details, please, Taylor.
So yes, we'll do 5 a.m. We'll let cars come in, and we start strictly at or right at 6 o'clock. Last weigh-in will be at 1:05. The big we'll do biggest catch, so we'll do a 3 to 5 year old, 5 to I think it's 10, and then 10 to 15. We'll do biggest for top three for those. Um, and I don't remember the other question you asked me.
Well, maybe perhaps how much it costs and ways to sign up, all of those details.
Okay, so for an adult, it's $30. We're also doing a boat pass, that's five. And then it's 25 for a child. If you have more than one child, we'll give you a $5 discount. So that'd be $20 for the second child. Um, we it does go up, so we'll have a date the Friday before to register, so you don't have to do it that day. But shirt sizes are limited, so we want to get them in as soon as possible. To register, you would go to it's www.tvrpd.org. You can do it on your phone. It's really easy. We made it a lot more easy to do it on your phone, or on the website. You can call. We can take your registration over the phone. It's going to be a really great event.
It sounds like it. Could you give us that website one more time and slow down with that?
Yeah, sorry.
That's all
It's
right.
www.tvrpd.org.
Perfect. We have a lot of people actually watching right now. So if anybody out there has a question that you want me to ask Taylor, I would be happy to do that. All right. Well, I guess, one question that I'm remiss in asking you is where the heck is Brite Lake for people who don't know where it's at? Where is it?
It's in Tehachapi, California. It's just a little lake in our town. It's actually a reservoir, but it's just our little community lake, and it's great. It's small, but it's quiet. It's a great little spot to be. It's really nice.
That sounds great. And what would be like the major city near Tehachapi so people have a reference point?
Yeah, we're sandwiched between Bakersfield, Lancaster, so we're right in the middle between those two bigger cities. We're about 2.5 hours from Los Angeles.
Excellent. Now, so am I shore fishing in this event, or can I bring my boat? Are there limitations on what kind of boat I can bring? What about those details?
I'm so glad that you mentioned that. So
Oh,
yes,
I'm Johnny on the spot.
you may have a boat, but it can only be electric motor. We cannot have any gas. We Parks and Rec does maintain the property, but it is a water district property, so all of that water goes to our local ag. We don't want any of that stuff in the lake. So it's just if you decide to bring a boat, you can bring a kayak. It's just you can't have gas. And then shore fishing is great too. We had a lot of success on the shore last year, so I would encourage either or.
All right, good stuff. And do you guys sell bait and do you have boat rentals? Is there a nearby tackle store that you would recommend people visit on their way up there?
So I've heard there's a place, it's called Wild Rose. We have a couple of our of people that I know personally that sell their tackle. There's one of our sponsors. They sell their tackle there. It's a gas station right before you get to Brite Lake. So I would recommend that because at this time we do not sell tackle. Um, but we do have kayak rentals there. They rent by the hour. I would encourage you to do that if you really want to get out on the water and you don't have access to do it. It's great. It has paddle, it has the jacket, it has everything you need. Definitely recommended.
How much is that per hour?
I believe it's 20 an hour, and then after that first hour, it kinda jumps down a little bit, but, I don't run that part of it, so I don't have exact numbers, but I believe that's what it is.
Okay, very good. And you mentioned there's a prize for the largest fish. Is that the only prize, with the exception of the tag fish that you have in there?
So we'll have raffle prizes. We have lots of raffle prizes. Last year, we were able to get a fishing kayak. We got a Traeger. We had lots of great donations from our local, craftsmen that decided to donate. So we have that. But as far as cash or anything for the fish, it's just the first, second, and third for those different age ranges.
All right, good. And then the tagged fish, you mentioned one was 2,000. What are some of the other values of the tags that are floating around out there?
So we'll have 2,000. We'll have, as of right now, I have five $1,000 fish.
Whoa.
We we have a $500 fish, $250 fish, and a $100 fish. We have about six or seven $100 fish.
Whoa, that sounds freaking awesome to me, man. There's some great tagged fish there. I thought maybe the one 2,000 and that was it, but five other $1,000 fish. And then just so everybody understands, that starts May 18th and then goes for another month, correct?
So we'll have a whole month to catch those tagged fish. So any of those values, if they're still out there for that month, you can still do it. And even after that month is over, we are going to give prizes to whoever, if somebody catches a tagged fish, we'll still be offering an annual pass, shirts, hats for Bright Lake. So it's not just the money that we'll be offering, but we'll also be offering those other things past that one month.
Taylor, I think you mentioned that there's a division for 3 to 5 year olds. Am I right on that?
Yes, I
That's
want to say
great.
maybe 3 to 9. I'm
Okay.
not sure. I have to,
But
I,
kids, yeah,
but
yeah. I mean, that suggests to me that this is a family friendly type of experience.
yes, I mean, last year it was so great. We had big fish out there. They were great, and we had these little guys catching these really big fish. It's so great to see their faces, and it sparks that love for fishing. And honestly, that's what I really want to do is get these kids interested in being outside and learning this life skill. And I feel like that's kind of where it starts.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree with you more about the importance of getting kids, I mean, glued to the screen, glued to the phone. I mean, this
Yes,
generation that's coming up now is an entirely different generation than anything we've ever seen before. And being out in the outdoors and getting a little vitamin D and trying to catch a fish and interacting with human beings, I mean, it's so important, right?
it really, really is. I mean, I have kids of my own, and I notice that they just want to be in front of screens. And I know, and my family, we just understand the importance of being outside and talking to real people. I mean, fishing, I feel like, is a life skill you need to have, and I feel like that sparks some joy and love, and it's necessary. It's needed.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Taylor, I have totally enjoyed spending some time with you, but before you go, one more time again, this great tournament, May 18th, and then it goes for another month to catch all this fish with the tags and the money and everything else. What is the best way for people to get more information and sign up for this great event on May the 18th?
So for most of our information, I would encourage anybody to go onto our Instagram and Facebook. We have both. It's just listed under Bright Lake. And then to register, go to www.tvrpd.org. You can call us at 661-822-3228. We can also register over the phone.
And it's Brite, Brite, correct?
Thank you. It's Brite Lake. Yes.
All right, Taylor Davis, real pleasure spending time with you. Thanks for making time to be on the Friedman Adventures live show today. And who knows, I may have to wander up that way. My wife's birthday is May the 19th, so I should be able to pull that one off.
Well, we'd love to have you. Let me know. It's great to be here. It's thank you for having me on, and I appreciate all the shout outs. Believe me, I see them, and I'm sent them, so it's greatly appreciated.
All right, Taylor, thanks again. May the 18th, everybody. I don't think you want to miss this great event. Have a great day, Taylor, and thanks for spending time with us.
Thank you again.